Hi, you guys. I'm Coach Sarah. I'm one of the coaches here on Team Health Patriots, and this video is going to walk you through how to get started with Ultimate Portion Fix or Portion Fix, regular Portion Fix, for our 21-day challenge. So, first I'll go over, if you're starting with Ultimate Portion Fix, a little bit about that. We have a whole separate Vimify group to really walk people through the Ultimate Portion Fix and really dig into it very deeply. So I'm going to keep this very surface level and kind of an accelerated pace, because I know some of you guys are just getting signed up, just getting going, and the challenge is starting in a few days. So I'm going to give you kind of the quick and dirty version, but I definitely encourage those of you who have Ultimate Portion Fix, absolutely go through every single one of those videos that are in the Ultimate Portion Fix. Don't skip anything, because really the education and the knowledge is really what's powerful about that program, and you don't want to skip that. So do the workbook. I'll show you really quickly. So when you get started with Ultimate Portion Fix, you're going to get the Ultimate Portion Fix daily logbook. You're going to get the Ultimate Portion Fix workbook, and you're going to get Fix 8 Volume 2 cookbook, and also a ton of digital resources. So I'll show you a few of those too, especially the ones that I would recommend printing if you can and using to get started. And then I'll also go over really quickly, for those of you who are doing regular Portion Fix, how to get started. So no matter which one you're doing, this is going to give you everything you need to know to get ready for our challenge that starts on Monday. All right, so first things first, you start with your workbook. Okay, now if you don't have your printed copy yet, go to beachbodyondemand.com, go to the nutrition tab, and go to the resources, and you'll see the digital version of this workbook in there, so you can still get started without, even if you haven't received your kit yet. All right, so I'm going to skip ahead. Like I said, you will work through this whole thing in the Ultimate Portion Fix program, but for the purposes of getting started for a challenge that starts Monday, we're going to skip ahead to page 21, and we're going to talk about the 3 paths. So in Ultimate Portion Fix, there's 3 different choices you can make. There's Foundational Fix, which is like your home-based lifestyle. Like, this is the program, that's the one you want to learn and use, basically for the rest of your life. There's a timed nutrition option, which is kind of taking that to the next level. I've done it before. It's amazing. I felt great. It's a little more complicated, a little more effort. So if you're just getting started, I would definitely suggest starting with Foundational Fix. There's also a carb cycling plan, which is a bit more of a diet. It's a short-term thing to get ready for like a specific event. This is what people use when they're getting ready for like bikini competitions, photo shoots, weddings, things like that. It's a little bit more difficult. It's not sustainable. It's not something you're going to do. You're not going to eat that way for the rest of your life. And the results that you get, a lot of what you lose is going to be water weight. And so when you go off of it, you will, like, I don't want to say gain a little bit back, but you are going to gain that water weight back. So I recommend, if you're just getting started out, for like 98% of the people out there, I recommend starting with Foundational Fix. It's the simplest and it's the home base, and you want to learn that foundation before you try to do carb cycling or before you try to add the timed nutrition. Just so you keep it as simple as possible and don't get overwhelmed. And it gets amazing, incredible results, and it's still flexible, and you still get to enjoy things like wine or treats or whatever. So I'm gonna go through this like we're doing Foundational Fix. If you want to dig into some of the other options, you can definitely read about that in the Ultimate Portion Fix program. But for the purposes of this, we're going to do Foundational Fix. All right, I'm getting my calculator. So now I'm skipping ahead to page 42. I have my super fancy bookmarks here, so I don't have to spend forever flipping through pages. All right, so this is where you're going to calculate your calorie bracket. This is where you start. Since we're getting ready to do 21-day fix, we are going to be doing the moderately challenging workouts. There's another page for if you're not working out, And there's another page for if you're doing extremely challenging workouts. But 21 Day Fix is a moderately challenging workout, at least 30 to 45 minutes, 5 times a week. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your current weight, you're going to multiply that by 11, and then you're going to add 400. That is the calorie burn that you're getting during the 21 Day Fix workouts. And then if you want to lose weight, you're going to subtract 750. So for example, if somebody weighs, let me get my calculator, if somebody weighs 180 pounds, I'm going to put in 180 times 11. That's 1,980. That's your caloric baseline. All right. Now we're going to add our calorie burn from our workouts on top of that, and that is plus 400. So that's 2,380. If we want to lose weight, then we're going to subtract 750 from that. And that gives us, it's mirrored, it gives us 1,630 calories. If you want to maintain your weight, then you just don't subtract the 750. You take your caloric baseline, you add the 400 calories, and that's your maintenance calories, okay? And you don't subtract from that. So then once you have that number, so for our 180-pound person who wants to lose weight, that number is 1,630. You take that number, you come over here to the choose your plan, where you find your meal bracket. There's 6 brackets. Okay, we are looking for 1,630, and that would put us right here in Plan B. Hopefully it's not mirrored when I actually record, like once it's done recording and posted. For me, it's mirrored. All right, so that bracket is for 1,500 to 1,799 calories. Now, whatever bracket you fall in, that's the one you eat in. Don't try to fudge it one way or the other. Be like, oh, I'm almost in this bracket, or I'm almost in that bracket. Just use the one you fall in, with one exception. And the one exception is if you are 5 pounds, maybe as much as 10 pounds, but if you're about 5 pounds from your target weight, you may want to adjust a little bit. And I'll tell you, for example, for me, my maintenance bracket is Plan C. My weight loss bracket is Plan A. And this is going to be the case for everybody, where there's a bracket that's in the middle. There's a bracket between your maintenance bracket and your weight loss bracket. If you are 5 pounds or so away from your goal weight, then you can bump up to your middle bracket if you feel like you need to. For me personally, I'm maybe about 10 pounds away, closer to 10 anyway, and so I'm going to be in Plan A. And then once I hit that weight, I will move to Plan C. So that's your bracket. Now in here, you see these little colored boxes are for each of our containers. The containers that come with your program, they look like this. So I'm trying to do this without dropping these. Purple is for fruit, green is for veggies, red is for protein, yellow is carbohydrates, blue is healthy fats like cheese and avocado and some nuts. Orange is for seeds and salad dressings. And then you also will use just a regular teaspoon for your oils and nut butters. Okay, so this tells you how many times you get to fill each one of those containers a day. All right, so now you know that. And now we can move on to starting to put together a meal plan. And I highly, highly recommend, if you're just getting started, keep this super, super simple. There's some really great recipes. There are lots of awesome resources using these containers. But for the first week or so, keep it really simple so you don't get overwhelmed. And then you can make it more exciting, explore more fun things as you get used to it, okay? So in here on page 52 now, or you can find these on the digital resources as well, you have your food list, and it tells you everything that goes in your green container. Okay, now over here we've got the purple container, everything that goes in there. Now what I do for meal planning for my family to make this easy, is I go in and I put a star next to my family's favorite options for veggies. I definitely want to explore more options and have them try new options and try and help them learn to like new things. But to start off with, I'm just trying to choose our favorites. It makes life easier for everyone. So I highly recommend going through those food lists and marking your favorite ones and putting those things on your grocery list. And then it's as simple as going and getting those foods, stocking your refrigerator with those foods, making sure you have plenty of veggies because you're going to be eating probably a lot more veggies than you're used to or than your family has in the past. A lot of, a good amount of fruit and a good amount of protein. So make sure you have those things on hand. Cook up if you want to meal prep. Actually, let me go back. So meal planning. Let me go back to meal planning for a second. I do want to show you this. This is in your digital resources. This is the meal planner that comes with the Ultimate Portion Fix. You can put in your plan. I'm plan A. You can write in how many servings of each container you get. And then for each day, you just plan out, okay, breakfast, maybe you're going to do Shakeology and some oatmeal, overnight oats or something like that with some fruit. So you put that in there. Your Shakeology is going to be one red. Your oats are going to be a yellow, and your fruit's going to be a purple. Maybe you have some almond milk in there if it's overnight oats, so that's going to be a teaspoon. And you can just plan it out like that. And then for snack, maybe you're going to have a little bit of fruit and some veggies. And then lunch, you might have a salad or some sort of bowl, and you just want to make sure that you put in a protein, put in some veggies, put in, you can choose which containers you want to include in each meal. But down here, no. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you tally at the bottom how many you have of each one and that you have the right amount for the day, okay? And I highly recommend for the first week or so, repeat your menu to make it simple so you don't have to plan out 7 separate days. You could do 2 days and just alternate. You could do 3 days. Like I said, as you get used to it, you can get more complicated. You have more variety. You can have more fun with it. But just take out the overwhelm so that you get started. And that's the meal planner. Like I said, just write it in there and make your grocery list and get stocked up. And I recommend cooking proteins and some carbs and possibly some veggies if you want to have some like steamed veggies on hand, and having them ready to grab throughout the weeks so you can put them together for lunches, quick dinners, things like that. So if you're meal prepping, I prioritize those 3 things. And let's see, what else do we want to talk about? There are vegan and vegetarian options if you want to look into those. If you have questions about it, reach out to your coach and we will help you with that. Trying to think, I think that's all you need to know to get started. So you need to know your meal plan bracket, and you need to know how many containers you get, and then you need to make your meal plan and keep it very simple. Now I do want to show you, you can use your logbook. If you have Ultimate Portion Fix, this is really great. It's a great little journal. You can fill it out every day, and it's really going to help you stay on track. Oh, here's page 2, so it's 2 pages each day. That is awesome. And if you don't have Ultimate Portion Fix, then you can use, and this one is nice because it's on the go, you can use the Nutrition Plus app. So if you can see it, it's that orange one. I don't know if you can see that. It's called Nutrition Plus. You just go there and you'll put in how many, you'll put in that you're using the container system. Let me go here. Meal tracking. So in your profile, meal tracking, you're going to put in that you're using the containers. So then you'll put that in. Then you go back to your dashboard, and here you put in the number of containers that you get each day. So you'll put edit. You'll change this. In fact, I think I need to update mine because I know I get 3. I need to make some changes here, but that's how many, you can put in how many containers you're supposed to get each day, and then you click save, and then it shows here how many you have left. So you can log your meals. You can say, oh, I had Shakeology was 1 red, I had some oatmeal, that's 1 yellow, I had some fruit, That's one purple log. And it tells you, it shows you, you can see like this shading, it shows you how many containers you have left. So I love that. You can use that if you have regular Portion Fix. It's free. You just download the app and log in with your Beachbody On Demand username and password, and you can use that. So whether you are doing Ultimate Portion Fix or you have the old Portion Fix, the regular one, that's a great way to start. Now, if you are using the regular Portion Fix, you can find the information for 21-day fix, Portion Fix under the 21-day workouts, 21-day fix workouts, and the workout, or I'm sorry, the resources tab. You can find the food lists and the calculation and everything. The calculation is going to be the same as it was here in the Ultimate Portion Fix book. So let me go back to that, so you don't have to rewind or watch this whole video over again. I shouldn't have pulled the sticker out. This is why I bookmarked them. Okay, so the calculation is the same, whether you're using Ultimate Portion Fix or regular Portion Fix. You start with your current weight, you multiply that times 11, that's your caloric baseline. You add in the calorie burn from the 21-day fix workouts, which is 400. And then if you want to maintain, that's your calorie target for maintenance. If you want to lose weight, then you're going to subtract 750 to create a deficit. And that number, the resulting number will be your calorie target for weight loss. Okay. So then you're going to, there's this very similar chart in the 21-day fix resources that shows you, plan A, B, C, and how many containers you get for each. But it should be the same between the two. I think that's all. Like I said, keep it very simple. There are tons of recipes. The Fixate channel, the Fixate cookbooks, Fixate Volume 1 and 2, and the Fixate channel have so many great resources. If you have Beachbody On Demand, you have access to all those recipes on the Fixate cooking show. Definitely check those out and dig into them as we go, but keep it super simple to start with, okay? It's going to be as simple as, you're serving chicken and a salad and rice for dinner. What you're going to do is you're going to cook your food. You're going to take your chicken. You're going to open this lid. These lids are tight when they first arrive. You're going to use this container to scoop up your chicken. If it's like a whole piece, you might have to kind of like chop it up a little bit to make it fit in there. You're going to fill this container with chicken. You're going to put it on your plate. You're going to, that's one red. You're going to take your green container. You're going to fill it with your salad, put it on your plate. You probably are going to need, you might even need 2 greens, so you just one scoop, put it on your plate, scoop 2, put it on your plate. There's your greens, your 2 green containers. And then you're having rice for your carb. You're going to take this, you're going to scoop your rice, put it on your plate. And then you have a plated food, a plated meal that is perfectly portioned and perfectly balanced. And it's super easy, guys. These are kind of like your training wheels. You don't want to eat out of the containers because you need to see the food on your plate so that you can start to learn what your plate should look like. So those are my tips for getting started. Reach out to me or your coach if you have any questions at all. And I can't wait to see your results, and I can't wait to do this with you guys. All right, have a great day.